Guys, hello and welcome. Loryen here, and I know it has been forever and a half since I've put out a video. Uh, Summertime has come and is now leaving, and as most of you know, I work heavily during the summer, so I don't have a lot of time for making videos, but I have enough time to make big things in Minecraft, just not record them. We did a huge server tour just the other day, and had a bunch of people together, and I'll link to videos of that. However, all of my footage from that day got corrupted, and I lost all of it. So, I'm going to do a little personalized tour here of my base, and a little more detailed than what we might have gone through on the server tour. But this island has been a year in the making, as you can see. It is the absolute biggest thing I've ever built in Minecraft, the single most detailed project I've ever done. And we'll go ahead and get started. And since the server is done, as you can see, I am in creative mode. And we're going to go ahead and switch that to spectator mode. So we can go down through objects and such. Yeah, we're all in creative mode now since the server is probably going to be updated tomorrow or the next day to 1.8. We are in 1.8 pre-release 3 right now. So the server is done. We are done building it. It's been a fantastic map. There are so many wonderful builds here. And other places on the server too. I am joking. There are no wonderful builds here. No, a lot of people did a lot of great stuff, and but my castle here, other than the fact it looks like a cake, some people have told me, is just the multiple layer cake. I like it. I usually try not to build so squarely, but I just felt like I didn't feel like doing angles. It's easier to build with squares, but I will get to that part in a moment. We will start over here. Let's see. Yep, there we go. Let's start with the lighthouse. As you can see, Zarin actually came over and helped me build this. I got freaking fly. One little fruit fly in my entire house, and he's buzzing right in my face. The little bastard, I hate them. So anyway, this is the lighthouse. Whoop. Go right through the door, because we don't... Yeah. This spiral staircase was built by Ripper Steve, because that's what he can build, that and redstone. And then this jail here, this is, yes, a jail. This was built by, again, myself, and Zarin came over and helped. And we'll go through, and you get the main entrance area. And then prisoners would come through here. Yeah. It's a little touchy. And we had it set up to where, you know, this is basically, this right here is the drunk tank. On this level, you go down the stairs, and this is for the more permanent residents. Hello, more permanent resident. These guys were kind of... There used to be a guy in each one of these cells. I brought a bunch of them down a couple months ago now. But apparently in one of the new updates, zombie hordes can spawn anywhere. So I came down here, and there was just a bunch of zombies sitting at this door, and all of his friends were dead. And again, you go down farther. The farther you go down, the smaller the cells get. Apparently these guys get to share a cell. And you go down one more level to here. Oh, I can't do it. There, we'll do this. There we go. So down here is the you're free. Is the maximum security area. So you push this button, little secret entrance. This is a fast way in and out, and it takes you right up to the top floor, which leads out onto the roof. So, I wanted a very close feeling village where everything was right on top of you, and this is the style of house that I came up with. It's been done before, but this is my version of it. This right here is basically what I'm calling the warden's house, since it's right across the street from the jail. It's one of the newer houses I did, as you can tell with the different colored fences. I actually just built this one about, I don't know, week and a half, 2 weeks ago, after we found out that we were doing an update soon. And then I filled in the space over here. This used to be my tree farm area, but now I made just a bunch of houses. These houses, however, are not finished on the inside. I was going to, but then I never got around to it. Most of the houses here have at least floors. Some of them are more finished than others. Like this one right here, Ripper Steve came in and worked on. Very nice design. Got villagers all over the place. And stuck in a door. Walk through the door. This is a building I made about a week ago with the new sandstone. I like it. It's a horrible block, but I like it. It just stands out so much. I love the new doors, and I love, yeah. The new doors are just killing it for me. I love it. Of course, we got more houses. They're all pretty much the same, and I forgot to close this up. So we'll go ahead and close that up. That actually leads down to my village purifier, which I'll go to in a moment. This house right here is my central breeding area for all of my villagers. I just filled a house with doors, and they love it. And they started spawning like crazy. And then they would go over here and they started stealing all my wheat and making bread. See, over here is my chicken farm, all full of eggs. It's just a bunch of chickens sitting on hoppers. See, down there is spider farm. It's nothing special, just a quick drop farm. A memorial tree for a friend of mine who passed away last year. See here. Here's my barn. I'm actually fairly proud of this. This is one of the first buildings I built on this island. In fact, I think it was the third building I did. That one right there is the first. And then I think, yeah, then the orange one over there. And then I did this. This is where I keep some of my horses and my sheep. And there's cake. I put cake all over the place whenever I get a chance to. So you'll randomly see cake put here and there. This is a house that was claimed by Fairy Juice, and it's one of the prank houses from the invasion prank. I guess I'll go down there. Oop. Unfortunately, all the invasion stuff, there was more signs right here, but when we found it, I was with Sunmika came over. Sunmika and Fuzzbox, I think, and a creeper went off and took out some of the signs before we got to read them. So sorry about that, Fairy. And let's see here. I think it was Fairy who did that. And then why am I having so much trouble with doors today? And then the other house that Fairy claimed and never did anything with. one of the things that I wanted on the over here, if I could speak, is I invited players from the server to come over and claim a house and decorate it their own way. A couple of them did, a couple of them didn't, most of them didn't. Birdman came over and did one, and this is actually one of my favorite little houses from the server, or from here. It's very nice, very nice. This up here is my workhouse. This is where I kept everything while I was building this area. So it's not very well organized, and there's more cake. But as you can see, just stuff. And down here's more storage and my potion brewing area. I have a thing for chests. I like chests. And so yeah. Okay, and let's see here. Oh yes, upstairs is my auto cooker. There it is. You put your stuff in here. Yeah. Push the button. Yeah. Let's see here. Let me grab some. We'll just do this. Take this. You guys have probably seen 100 of these things. Let's see. Light off to repeat. Light off. So we'll turn the light off, and we'll send it on its way. And then when it's all done, everything will come here. And you see my sponges. It's from mine and Zaren's trip to the water temples. We found a couple of them with the new updates. But it's real simple up here. All it does is just run around on the track until it's done. I'll probably build a more complicated one in the next map. And then when you're ready for it to come back, you just flip that and it'll come down and sit. So, onwards and upwards. Actually, onward and downward. One of my little features I added into the island is a sewer system. And it was something that I've been wanting to do from the start, and I finally got around to it. And all the sea lanterns from the temple, and killing all those damn guardians and stuff. And this goes out back. There you go. And it drains into the ocean where all sewage should drain anyway. Let's see. We'll go down to the harbor next. The harbor is actually one of my favorite areas on the island. When I first came to the island, this was a hill that came down here and kind of oddly shaped. And I remember one of the first things I did was I put half slabs around it to kind of make it a docking area, and it looked like garbage. So finally I went and I got an axe and I cleaned it all up, and I was like, I went and I looked at a couple of harbor pictures and old school stuff and did some research, and decided to cut back the wall and build the dock right there. And I think it turned out fantastic. And my favorite place, and probably the place where I've spent more time setting my spawn on this server, is right in here. And more cake. And old Rusty right there. And never used it, but it's old and rusty. There's my banner. And yeah, so that's one of my favorite little hole in the walls. This is a ship I built. I'm trying to get better at building ships. I hadn't really built too many until recently. And Methy, I was talking to him one night, and I said, "Hey, Methy, how about you build a ship out at my harbor?" And he went, "Okay." And he's been working on this now for about, let's see, it's September. He started this in March? April? February or March, I think, is when he started this, and it's still not done. So, but yeah, but it's a great place for mobs to spawn. So it's got that going for it. I'm sure it would have been fantastic if he'd finished it. I really like it. And we'll get to that later. Let's see. Down here, little secret entrance. There's secret entrances all over this place. Let's fly through here. And up the ladder. And in here is another secret entrance. Get down. There we go. We're at the base of the front tower. Right down here. And yeah, so you just little button right there. Door closes. But there's a ladder that goes all the way up here. And it just comes out right there. And then back here, we got another secret entrance. And this goes down into what I've referred to as the Labyrinth area. This area actually used to be a wide open space with my smoothstone generator. But once I got into the finishing details of the castle, I took the smoothstone generator out because I had chests and chests and chests and chests full of the stuff. So I decided to build a little sewage area and have it drain right out the back of the here. So, and there's Zaren's little thing over there. And then back in. And actually, if you go up here, well, there's a hole. So yeah, this is what it looks like from the top. Because like I said, this actually used to be a big open area, and I just filled it in with stuff. And there's still plenty of room over there. But room that's never going to be used from this point. And let's see, if you go down here, there are hallways that go different directions. And it's all dark, so you probably can't see anything. And it's supposed to be dark and confusing. And there are a couple of different ways out that way that are secret entrances and such. Down here is where I keep my beacon. And these are supposed to be like dungeon cells, but what have you. And then up here it comes into the castle properly. And so you got rooms over here. And one of the things is that goes down to my skeleton spawner. Secret wall, or secret passages is something that I tried to do a lot of in this castle. So here's a little secret area that's tucked in behind, and here's my storage room for this place. And in here, it's where I keep all of my materials. And so much wool was used in the creation of this place. Here is the entrance hall, which was the first thing I built, and I rather like how it turned out. Here's this over here. I'm not gonna spend too much time going through. If you hop through, right there we go. The secret passages, and this will take you up to the top of the. I just cannot operate the keys today, so this will take you up to my logo, and you run around out here. All this is slabbed, and it's all very nice and neat. And this will take you right up to the second level, right up here. And this is the throne room. If you remember from, well, it's been so long now. This throne room was just kind of thrown together, but and it's not really my favorite one. I much prefer the old throne room on the other castle that I did. It was a little more elaborate. This one's, I like it. It's just not really what I wanted. And then there are rooms all over the place. Rooms and secret passages. You step on that pressure plate as you go through. You hide in the walls. There's stuff all over the place. And this is actually, Ripper Steve came and claimed a room. So, oops. I hate that glitch. I've noticed that if you go through a doorway like this, and there's carpet on either side, if you go through it, you'll just sink right in, and it glitches you out. And I hate it. So, we got all this up here. Paintings everywhere. And my favorite room in the entire castle is my library. Now, I raided Ripper Steve's Reed Farm. And it took me forever to get all these books together. So, but I believe there are more books in this library than there were in the other library I did. But yeah, originally I had the oak fences because I finished this before the dark fences came out, and I like it, and I like the windows, and these windows over here. So yeah, that is pretty much the castle right there. There are other little rooms and such inside, but nothing real important. And then we come down here. Oh yeah. Another little secret entrance right here. Ripper was nice enough to come over and build that door for me. Over here we got my stables, my blacksmith. These are my horses. They're amazing. Let's see here. We'll go down here real quick through the secret entrance, and this takes you down to the private secret little docking area that I built, and I tried to make it look old and decrepit. So, and over here there's actually another little secret hiding place, and it's got a notch apple in it. So, just little hidden gems everywhere. And I'm stuck again. There we go. So that is that. And I think as far as the castle is concerned, I am done walking through it. So, now I guess I'll go over and I'll show you the mob farm, which I believe is one of the last videos I actually did, was finishing up this mob farm. Little cool thing down here. Let's see, where is it? Yeah, this is something I've always thought about doing, but here's the first block placed on this build. And then I did this tower, and then I went and I did that tower, and then I did that tower, and then me, Zarin, and Ripper built the mob system in there, and I believe there's right about 2,700 spawnable spaces in there. And right here was the final block to be placed on this project. So, with all of that, it is just absolutely the efficiency of these farms is outstanding. There's so much iron down here that we would never use. I tried giving it away. I've got 3 full beacons, the 11 by 11 beacons, because I just have so much iron. And down here, when you come down in to this area, get down the ladder, you look at this, and well, that's all full, even blocks. And I've got more over in the castle. So yeah, that is that. And I think that's pretty much everything to show you guys from this build. Yeah. And there it goes. So I plan the plan is to do more videos from the next map once we get a fresh start. And I should be able to. I should have more time because it's going to be winter time coming up here. And I've definitely got huge plans for the next map. They might actually be too big for me to accomplish. But then again, looking around here, I think I did a pretty good job of accomplishing what I wanted. It's one of the first times I've actually set out to... I've set out with a plan, and I would say 97% completed, and I'm so happy with how it all turned out, and I hope you all enjoyed it, and I hope you all enjoy what I have to show you next, and I hope we can all be friends and have fun, and do some Assassin's Creed through the neighborhood. So, thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, tell your friends, and come back again, and I'll see you guys next time in the next server map. Bye, guys.